Next up, Mercedes. Woo. White River Junction, Vermont. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Ring. Hola? Hey, papi. Is now a good time? Charlottesville, Virginia. We're just watching the game. What's up? I just finished transcribing all the stories for Cassie, but I just thought of one more. Of course, what were you thinking? Remember that trip you took to Paris with him? The trip with the carriage ride when he told you about the trip back home at night? Golazo! What? Come on! Yeah, sure. I'll record it after the game and upload it. Thanks, papi. Click. This is one of my most cherished memories with my grandfather. This is my dad speaking, by the way. He would take me and Gia on these trips. We traveled with him quite a bit, maybe 10 trips on vacation or holidays. This time we traveled to Paros, Coahuila. Paros means grapevine, and it was a little town in the middle of the desert where they grew grapes for wine. If you look out the window, you can see the vineyards. It was a strange place, built around a little hill, and at the very top there was a water spring. Water flowed down to the town and was used to grow grapes, figs, and dates. It was the only way to grow grapes in the desert. The town had a very different feel from the rest of the state. The town was curious. It felt like you had traveled 50 years in the past. We stayed with my grandpa's nephew. He was a doctor in town. They would take 2 to 3 hour naps in the middle of the day, even changing into their pajamas. A very strange place. In the morning, my grandpa woke us up for breakfast. Before we had even woken up, he went and bought us bread, avocado, and cheese. There was also fresh juice. He called for a taxi, which was a cart pulled by a horse. Sorry. We took that taxi all the way to the top of the hill where the spring was. We spent the day playing in the creek. The creek was gentle with small swirls that were fun to play in. He would sit and read and watch us play. And he would tell us stories, all the stories I've told you about. He was a wonderful storyteller. We get pulled into his stories. The taxi came to pick us up. We rode back down as the sun set. The driver had to stop and turn on some lanterns so he could see. He started telling us the story of the time he went to find his father in a horse and cart similar to the one we were riding, and it was dark, the roads illuminated by his lanterns, surrounded by the sound of battle and cannons. It's such a vivid memory for me, hearing that story in such similar circumstances. It was like being transported into the past. I could see and hear the cannons and the fear and the death surrounding him. It was a magical experience. And that's the end.